All right, so let's try to encapsulate the rest of the draft, non-Pistons related, or Pittons, as Adam Silver likes to call us, and do an NBA blitz, wraparound, layup line, whatever the hell this nonsense is. Let's go. The terrible music means only one thing. Okay, Rico, let's start out with number one, Victor Wembanyama. It's simple. Heard the morning show talking about it. Thought it was interesting. You only get one of two choices. Hall of Famer or bust, which no in between. No good, no bad, no average. Hall of Famer or bust?
I'm going to go with bust.
God, this man hates everything today, David.
No. Actually, it's something that you brought to my attention a few months ago as, now he's like 7'4". So
he's actually 12 feet tall at latest measuring.
No, just at this, it seems like there's a threshold. Once you go past 7'1", now you're injury prone. He's rail thin. If I had to pick one, I would say he's probably going to have a ton of injuries, a la the Chet Holmgrens of the world, and be a bust.
All right. David, want to comment or you want to pass? I feel like your sinuses are killing you slowly.
He said in an interview last night that he only grew an inch this week, so he keeps growing bust.
All right, let's go to Charlotte because it was one of the weirder scenes out there to me. Not only did the fans boo the selection, but even Hugo the Bumblebee hated it. The mascot, their version of Mini Hooper, essentially crotch grabbed in disgust when they selected Brandon Miller. Is this something really to be upset about, or should you just be angry or you're a Hornets fan? Who are they supposed to take? You have LaMelo Ball. What the hell good is Scoot Henderson?
I think they were sold on the fact that Scoot Henderson was supposed to be there. Shams had the world fooled that they were taking Scoot, and then they pulled the okie doke. And yeah.
But the mascot rooting against the team. I haven't seen that one before.
I mean, let's face it. You made bad choices. You're a mascot.
Can we talk about Mark Tatum for a second? I mean, how long until this poor guy updates his resume or plunges an ice pick into Adam Silver's back? I feel like Mark Tatum has been deputy commissioner since I've been like 7 years old. Is this guy ever going to get the gig?
No, because you know what? Silver's saying, I was you for the long time with David Stern. Grin and bear it.
It's
okay?
it's unbelievable.
Adam gets the upgrade, but he just stays right there.
Right. What does a deputy commissioner of the NBA make? Maybe Tatum's got the easiest gig in the world.
Well, it is. I mean, but I remember when Silver used to come out and do the second round
right,
of the draft.
And now Silver's like, all right, second round's up. I'm out. This bozo will take you home.
You haven't earned this yet. I had to listen to Stern's story all the time, okay, as he held court. Yeah. He's going to be there for a while. Probably pays well.
Like David Stern was such an ass. I loved him. If that makes any sense.
He was.
He was such an ass.
He traveled. He probably traveled with more security than the president.
Really?
Yes.
You have a David Stern story for all of us.
Yeah, I mean, we literally walk in the room with like 10 security guys, and they would like form like this circle around him, and then he would just sit there, unbutton his jacket, and start just telling stories of things that went on. It was like, is this for real?
Yes.
Like, who invited him in here? And
okay, next. Simple question for the room. Where were all the trades, man? What happened? Zion, Lillard, Paul George, Grandpa Simpson. I mean, something. Nothing of consequence took place last night.
No, and I think maybe that's why the draft just kind of seemed, because we were all expecting so much more, and all we were left with was, hey, your kid made it to the league. Are you happy?
Better be contrasted with the league year starting with 1,000 trades. I better see everyone on the move, okay?
I mean, there was more excitement pre-trade with the whole Chris Paul deal.
Right.
Like, if that would at least happen during draft night, that would have been some excitement. But
save it for a few hours, yeah.
It was like, no, I mean, because I think everybody was in anticipation of, okay, there's a trade coming in. And then finally the lights got turned off and the janitor started sweeping up. It's like, you guys can go home.
So let me ask you a question. One of the trades that didn't happen, Portland did nothing. They didn't deal the 3. They didn't deal Lillard. So does this now increase or decrease the odds Damian Lillard is traded this offseason because he ain't trying to play with a rookie?
I think it decreases. I think he stays because they're going to sell him on Scoot, and you can mentor him now. And that's when you know your career's over. You can mentor this person. That means that you're not good enough to win anymore, but could you get the next guy ready? Because we may try this with him. But he's not going to leave because he's hell-bent on being, Blazer for life. And he wants the statue. He wants the people to know that I never left you, Portland.
No, he's out of there. There's a report surfacing that he hasn't spoken with the GM all week. He's out.
But every time that happens, somehow or another, Dame, D. Come on, you and me. We go way back. All right, fine. I'll stick around for another year.
I want to cheer up Detroiters. We have it rough here. We're not a free agent destination, but I am pretty sure we have never had a draft pick say the following. Oklahoma City selected Kason Wallace, point guard out of Kentucky. And he said the following: I think I'll be okay in Oklahoma because there's nothing to do there. Close quote. All righty then. I mean, I guess if we're viewing it through the lens of Ja Morant behavior, yeah, you'll be okay in Oklahoma City because, well, there ain't nothing to do. But that's not exactly a ringing endorsement, is it?
Can't get in trouble. It's not like it's Miami Beach.
No clubs.
L.A., right.
Unless you're going to go, maybe you want to go hang out at the rodeo or something.
Right. Everything closes at 7, so, yeah.
That's a pretty brutal comment. All right. Can we call a winner of the night? The most on-brand team of the night award goes to the Miami Heat.
Yes.
Heat culture. We're going to go out and draft a 36-year-old try-hard gym class boner, Jaime Jaquez, who was at UCLA for 70 years. He plays like he's 40. He will fit right in with the Heat, no?
Oh, it was probably that. That's the perfect pick.
Pitkins?
Yeah.
The Pitkins.
Along with the Warriors and their pick. But yes, I love because he fits and embodies everything that is Heat culture. Yeah, he's gonna do well there. Like you say, try hard guy, gets on your nerves, but you love him as a teammate. Yeah, that's gonna work.
Go
By
ahead,
the way,
David.
update on Tatum. I'm seeing a report that he makes $8 million annually for his role.
He's right where he needs to be. Come out and do the second round.
Right.
$8 million for being the deputy commissioner.
That's what was reported in January.
Right, and you get to
Good for
levy
him.
you get to levy all the fines and suspensions, and
He always looks so happy to do the second round, too.
We know why.
right, and you walk out there, you guys still here? Oh, you really do love me.
Hey,
There you
everybody. No, it's not my fault. That's the bald idiot. All right. How about a Fall from Grace Award? From the cover of Sports Illustrated.
go. I thought you were gonna go Cam Whitmore.
Well, I'll tell you what. Explain what happened there. Now, you and I both talked about he interviewed terrible for some teams. He had a terrible workout here in Detroit. Then it came out there may be a real medical issue here. But, I mean, were you surprised how far he fell?
I was, but it happens in the NFL as well because all of a sudden it's that rumor, and then it's like, well, if Mike and David passed on him, maybe they know something we don't know. You know what? We're gonna pass too, and then all of a sudden the person just goes into a free fall until some GM is like, yeah, if he gets to me, I'm taking the pick.
David, when you wear your Sunday best, you are qualified to answer this because I tell you are a sharp dresser. What the hell was up with Woj's Pocket Square on that broadcast?
I wish I knew. That is
Someone
not the
tell
style.
him you can't just place a slice of New York pizza in your pocket and call it a pocket square. What the hell was that?
Maybe he took it out because he was crying because of all the answers that he was hearing.
You're on national TV. Make an effort.
Yeah, somebody told him that was okay. It's not okay.
David,
Not okay.
what was that?
I don't know. He
Maybe
needs
that
to
was
rethink his
the
tailor.
newest thing from the Louis Vuitton Fashion Week over in France.
Rico.
That's how they do it in Paris.
From Wimby, yeah.
Right.
Wimby brought it to
That's how
him.
they do it in Paris. Y'all don't know about that. Give me your fall from grace.
Cover of Sports Illustrated before you graduate high school to being drafted 49th on what is a pity invite by the Cleveland Cavaliers. Shout out Imani Bates.
3 words, Mike. Mistakes were made.
Oh, I had a different one. Want to hand me a pen? I can write it down. I can't say it on the air.
I don't have one.
Okay.
Give it to me in the break.
You want me to text it to you?
Yes. Please.
Okay, here, hold on, people. I have to communicate this to my radio
But
partner.
yes, that was one where, but this is another reason why I say you should have to play 2 years in college.
There you go.
Because you now know he wasn't. He would have been the number 1 overall pick if he were allowed to come straight out of high school. We all saw that.
There's the 3 words. You can figure it out.
No. Not him.
Well, I can give you another 3, but we'll leave it alone. No. Just that is a disgusting audio drop. Okay, we're good. That is your NBA draft recap blitz, put it to bed thingamabob.